something aggressive.
God.
That was sick.
That's 2v2 gameplay.
That was.
Championship point
They
in
had
the
it.
previous map, and now on the back foot the T-side start, but they did manage to overcome Astralis last time. We'll see what happens here. 5 sets around on the CT side. Similar story for EG, but they have one smoke and a couple of flashes, no upgraded pistols, and focusing their efforts towards ramp room for now.
For now, it looks like they are going to be committing a good strafe from start. Draws devices fire, but the bullet does connect, and Dupree matches that. It did cost him quite a lot of his health, and being hunted by Tarek, he manages to evade it up the ladder. With some angelic grace towards heaven. Breezy, Stan, Tarek remain now for EG. The desk highlighted it. This pistol to start on the T side. Yes, they dominated Astralis last time they played this, but the difference is the start. No longer given the gift of a CT start. And Tarek.
Oh, he doesn't check that.
Oh, they're playing hide and seek. And Denmark, clearly world class at it.
That's the bomb down towards heaven as well. Still a minute remaining, and Dupree and Zipex are very, very low indeed. Breezy towards lower. Stanislaw, he'll currently be positioned by the aircon unit. Making his way towards Dupree's position. If he gets one bullet in his general direction, he'll take him down. There it is, and that's a very important kill. Now the bomb is recoverable.
Zipex, he wants to get the info, but he doesn't really have the health for the fight. Opts for main. Stan with 30 seconds left. He'll flash out, and looks like he's perhaps going to join Breezy after his investigations towards ramp. Re-aggressing now. 20 seconds. 2 versus 2, and Zipex, that 5 HP could come back to haunt him. Plays the headshot angle as best he can. Gets the info. Rotate will come in from his teammate Glaive.
This is everything now. If he can deny the plant, that would be great, but the window hasn't been shot out. So the bomb will be planted, and the 2-on-2 continues. Zipex in a prime position. Needs to make this shot happen. He can't find it. And Glaive with no kit. Remember, 5 sets of Kevlar coming into this one. There's nothing to be found here. He needs 2 very quick kills. He'll have to tap the bomb and see if he can bait them out at this stage. Another one comes through. Sanister trying to stay alive the best he can. It looks like it might be possible for Glaive, but no. A little bit more precise. That could have been all tied up at that stage. But a chance here now as they focus towards outside. Device tries to fire off some shots, and he won't connect just yet, but Ethan certainly will.
Some damage done, perhaps trivial though, into the second round. Those scouts, Deagles in support. Any damage you do connect with the scout does make that Deagle all the more deadly. In case anyone watching at home had forgotten which country we're in, the crowd has the info.
Proud now.
Certainly. North America and Counter-Strike, what an evolution it's witnessed over the last couple of years, both in events and teams.
Well, it's the first pickup for EG. Ethan's been so good at finding them those opening frags. They'll position themselves towards ramp room, and that's where Zipex waits with the scout. You don't see him use that weapon too often. And that will be taken care of in due course. It's going to be Dupree looking for 1 frag if possible. And with this force fight from Astralis will lead them to absolutely no cash in the next round. Pretty much guarantees a 3-0 start for EG. And a 5-on-2 for now. Device and Glaive can't really do anything about this, Alex. Even with the low HP players and pretty much everyone, the scout's not going to be that impactful. It can't really get position. I think Device will just have to save this with the armor he's already got. Outside, flashbangs deployed by Glaive. He's trying to get towards Secret. Can he make it in time? And it's going to be Stan encroaching on his position, but do they detect him on the other side?
Glaive does some fantastic work from this position right here. He can jump on the railing and see over the smoke, and he's done just that. It's his perfect play. Body shots, Reddit would be happy. Just Tarek and Ethan remain. This round's been ripped from them. Glaive, it's his prime position. 1 flash and some quick moves with his knife out gets him to the position. It's actually the positioning itself on the railing that seals the deal, and this will be Astralis' first fast.
Yeah, just looking over it, they didn't see it coming. It's 2 clean kills coming through, and Dupree, oh, he's just having fun at that point. On towards that silo, it's a clean sweep, but it's a bit of an anomaly that round. Remember, they had a good similar approach we discussed with Glaive. The order speed going to get information, look for cues, and give information to his teammates when they should commit here. As Zipex will be ducking and weaving around the smokes. Device looking to see if there's any gaps available. Heavy damage towards Stan, but still alive and kicking for now. Circle open things up.
First round the AWP and a successful first blood drawn. Stan looks to match it and double up. Huge work. Just the Stan and Cirque show in round 5 of map 4 of our grand final. Glaive got spotted early, and now just the last man standing. Playing ring around a Rosie. And if Stan gets caught, I think his cheeks would be a little rosy.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. It's going to be Ethan to go down. Glaive trying to hold onto his weapon. Not going to happen there. Really nice approach there. Stanistor, 3 kills in total. That Krieg just an absolute nuisance.
Thrown in by Zipex, but Device, he's still not seen anyone with this aggressive angle towards the secret cross. Smokes are there, but he can almost report with conviction, certainly with a little bit of investigation, that there isn't the majority of evil geniuses there. Tarek does arrive on main, pulls Dupree out of the round. And that's enough for them to slow things down. And once again, Glaive is going to get hunted down. There's 2 of them on the outside yard area. And Tarek does enough. Costs him a lot. And oh, Device misses! That will be the 5th for Evil Geniuses on the T side, no less, Henry.
That is absolutely huge there. Device could have saved the day. He gets the timing slightly off, though. Had he had an armor, maybe he survives a few more seconds just to get that shot off. But it is Breezy to confirm the clean sweep. That will be now 2 rounds in a row for Evil Geniuses. The money shattered that have got them back into, especially maps like Train.
Yeah, interesting, albeit slightly irrelevant statistics on the screen there between the 2 underperforming players. Magisk and Zipex, neither have got a frag, but Zipex still has 65 ADR.
Yeah, so he's doing damage and he's trying to pepper them down the best he can, but the shots aren't quite finishing things off here. But still, damage inflicted here in buckets, as you'll see. Breezy, Tarek, and Sir go down low, but Stanistor towards the secret steps will find Dupree once again. And now we'll see if they want to apply the same methodology here. Do they slow things right down? Do they wait for the reaction plays here? Presumably 1 player towards the lobby, and that's going to be Breezy.
Yeah, Magisk was the one investigating. You called it. They have to do something, and the patience does not get rewarded. Instead, Breezy's going to be forced off. Will go some of the control device. Oh, burn just slightly, but forced to moonwalk into Cirque's aim. Glaive, he's playing a smart position here, but they seem to be cognizant of it. How are they ready for it? Good reads, good understanding, good frags as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They got that 1 frag again. They're so good at finding that opening kill and just waiting for Astralis to play themselves. That's such a key fact there. They're keeping 5 players alive. Their money is getting out of control on the T side here.
In this tournament to the Evil Geniuses. Now, Glaive falling early, courtesy of Ethan, and Zipex still can't find a frag. Stan ensures this round's not the one.
Damn, this is brutal.
This is the confidence from Tarek, but it's manifesting itself in the server.
They're going back towards upper now. What an insane call that is. They've actually rotated 2 players on the TD side down towards lower. Ethan's patrolling the vents, but it might not be enough here. A window of opportunity now. Astralis do have 2 players towards upper. 55 seconds, but the pincer maneuver is coming. Breezy can go towards that heaven position and shut them down as Mages burrows himself in towards the hut. 3 players still alive and kicking on the CT side, but Dupree only has 6 points of health.
Depending on the pace from Evil Geniuses and Stanislaw's positioning, they could get caught out. Dupree, he's so low, but he's such a crucial position as well. Stan can find his back turned here. Perfect. That's the site going to be wide open. Magisk, however, unannounced for now. They've checked Hut, and now he's really feeling the heat. He doesn't have teammate support. Still catching Stan with 20 seconds left, the bomb going down, and so is Magisk. Catches him on the overextension with the HE.
Oh! No way!
Oh, and he's created! That's like something out of the comic books! Keep them beneath 7 would have been the start.
Let's say that. Let's say you've got to keep him beneath 7, and we'll see what happens. Either way, it's going to be Device with the AWP. He needs to be the hero of this round. They need a bit of luck going in their favor. They need something like this to work out for them. It's never too late to turn up. They can still come back and win this half. Device on the AWP, a partial buy with 5-7s, CZs, and Deagles. It is enough to win a round here on Nuke. But Device, he'll have to be the protagonist. He has to step up. He'll be waiting for any jumping players here, boosting up. See if he can find anything at all. They are going to smoke him out momentarily. He'll see the trajectory of those smokes. He can reposition. There's the jump he was looking for, but can't quite pull the trigger in time.
He's getting the info.
He's got a shot, yeah.
3 flicks. Flickers of players. It's a collateral tag. No body bag yet. Flash to try and slow them down on the cross towards Secret as he chooses to reposition. He realizes that's a whole lot of pressure he can't quite handle on his own. They forego control. Outside is now Evil Geniuses. Tarek and Ethan, though, let's not forget they will be limping for the rest of this one. hamstrung by a collateral bullet from the AWP of Device.
Well, that's almost enough. We normally talk about scouts finding damage like that. Sure, he's got the AWP, but that's just as effective. Now the 5-7s can do some real work if they're correctly positioned. Towards lower will go, but the CT's arriving a little bit late to the scene. They're just rotating through ramp now. They might be there just in time here. Glaive knows a couple of low. He's going to open this door and see what's available to him. This could be a very important frag. He won't get it, but Zipex will. That's his first of this half so far. 4 versus 3. Device still alive and well with 15 seconds here. He knows he needs to find a frag right here, right now. Deny everything. There it is. They said we had to win this round. Majors are trying to keep them in it. Towards the vent they go. Is there a plant coming through?
Yes, there is. Ethan, it can't be contested in time. Magisk is just a little late to the party. And now Cirque, he's the one with the party poppers. Not going to connect either. Dupree tagging up one on towards the site. There is low HP on Ethan. He has a real shot at this one, but it's unlikely he's going to be ready for Ethan's push, and that's it. Another round for EG. Device looking to change things. That's a big connection. Aggressive this time, I think, catching Tarek on Squeaky. Gives them the early man lead.
It was a Squeaky, yeah.
Astralis can't afford to let this slip away now. You get the early advantage. This has to be 2 if they want to stay competitive.
Absolutely true. 5 on 4, but these Kriegs have been so dangerous. Stanislaw streaking out towards the upper bomb site here. He's going to find another frag. Dupree holds the door for now. It's still the advantage for Astralis at 3 versus 2 as bullets are exchanged towards the main entrance. A bomb to be planted here. Still a chance of victory, but Zipex looking to shut things down. Hasn't had many frags so far, but that's a very important one. Ethan, 20 HP, but surely no chance. If he can find a kill or 2, that would still be a success in its own right, but surely he can't actually win this one. I would have said smoke himself in the corner. It would have been great.
Cool idea. Going to be coming out from Ethan instead. He's tagged to 1 HP, converted by Glaive. And we will see the defuse come in. So Astralis said it was a must-win. Started early by Device, and they do convert. A necessity.
There we go.
Map 4. Should Astralis turn this around? Vertigo waiting in the wings. Stan catches a nade, but catches a glimpse of Magisk. It's enough for him to profit. Dupree. Quick with the counter offer though, takes Stan out. And this is interesting, Dupree. Him and Glaive working in perfect unison to keep the 2 entry points into the top site locked out. Ethan, Cirque, oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah, you don't love to see that one. I don't think it's gonna have a massive effect in the round considering it's a 4 on 2, but Cirque, we'll see if there's anything to be said about it. Outside he goes. Glaive didn't necessarily have to challenge that, but it does give them a point of access potentially towards Secret here. Cirque will nail the shot.
I love watching this man move around maps.
Yeah,
you see that? He just baited with the barrel of his AWP to get the info on the player down Secret. Had they been there one. I can't speak anymore.
That was a good attempt,
yeah, thank you. It took me 4 maps for me to lose my ability to speak.
It's been a long day.
I haven't done a best of 5 before. This is my first, I think.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks.
They normally go the full distance.
Yeah, what's going on? We played 3 maps. Why are we still talking? If anything, this is just damage control now. Yes, you have to pull every single round out of the bag from now on. That's not for success, that's just for stemming the bleed. And Tarek, his blood, though it may be blue, has been shed. 4 remain then in round 12 here on Nuke.
Much more convincing now for Astralis. They're finding the opening picks. They're reacting correctly. They've got Kriegs on their CT defense, means that Zipex, his hold towards ramp can be a lot more powerful. He has 1-tap potential and the zoom as well. Device, more defensive setup here, considering they have the advantage for now. He has full vision towards outside. Ethan trying to take some of that away, though. He'll smoke towards main entrance. Will the shot come through? He does a boatload of damage towards Dupree, takes him down to 3, but it wasn't quite enough. He'll come out on top on the duel. 5 versus 3 as Stanislaw surely goes down here, and it will be Device to find them.
Yeah, that was perhaps their way back in. Had he been able to get under the skin of Device and the player in heaven. Instead, it's just Cirque. Familiar scenario. Left in a 2 versus 4. Should be impossible. That's the moves, trying to draw out fire, get the information for free. Well, let's exchange. Cirque tagged and eliminated. It's just going to be breezy. Looking to go 1 versus 4, gets the first 2. If Zipex wasn't there, he had a real shot. Mythology.
Well,
round 14, let's jump into it.
Yes, indeed. The lost bonus getting to Almost the maximum points here. One more round will do it. They've gone for Galil's UMPs and an aggressive play from Dupree. Starting to get a spring in his step now, Alex, as he pushes towards the squeaky door position. He will be taking down Cirque. They're starting to get a little bit frustrated now. You can see the wind being taken out of their sails as Zipex will have full control of the ramp room for now. Uses the incendiary, and once again, that man advantage. It was EG that was so good at getting that initially. And now they're the ones receiving it almost every single time. And Devices holds back in CT spawn and waits for them to make mistakes. And an opportunity for him to find multiple frags. There's going to be a 5-on-3 situation. We said Zipex has had a quiet game so far. If he can get out of this ramp room now, he's done absolutely everything he has to. 1 kill, full back, that's enough for a ramp player.
Evil Geniuses, they had the recipe for success, but it seems that Astralis have changed the ingredients. It's going to be their 5th in a row now. Hello, Treacle. 1,500 bucks in the pocket. Stan will not get any more. And it will be 8-6. One final round to be played before EG are given their chance to defend.
Well, they bought everything they could in that previous round. Now they do have maximum loss bonus. They actually haven't had a plant in the last 4 rounds. They haven't really got close to it. It's going to be those opening picks from Astralis time and time again. Device falls back. Mauls them with the AWP. Stanislaw did get his own back. Doesn't mean too much.
Quite literally in the back.
Yeah. Mac 10s, Galils, and 1 Krieg. Actually helps him out. The fact he gets $1,500, he does get a stronger rifle here as they pick up the pace. Looking to get towards main entrance by the look of things, but Glaive is such a prime spot to shut them down.
It could not be better for Glaive. Just starts the spray. Him and Dupree working in tandem, but a flurry of frags in response. Leaves Zipex and Device then. Bomb's already going down. They're both on Heaven. But it certainly isn't Heavenly. Breeze still breathing. Perhaps with a wheeze. He's down to 3. Using the smoke. Desperately cowering, hoping he can survive. Every second that rots off the clock is a benefit to him. 4 frags from Zipex. He's just playing the waiting game.
No,
Who will blink first? There it is. Smoke starts to dissipate, and now it's time for Zipex's own to come into play towards main. We'll lock out 1. Stands there as well. Cirque, he's going to have to be aggressive, and he knows it. The time's running away. They're not on the bomb. It's down to Stan. He's got a smoke. So have they. It's going to be about this frag. He has to stick them off the bomb. They're defusing. And Astralis, they close the gap. It's like Train all over again.
We are going a little bit quiet out there, guys. I need you with us. Just build the energy back up. This could be the final half of Counter-Strike. Let's go, louder. Give me more. Give me some more. There we go. Into the pistol round. It's going to be a fast start from Astralis here. Down towards the bed and Breezy to open things up. The bomb gets dropped. This is a massive pistol. I can't stress that enough. If EG pick this up and find the conversion as well, it is absolutely massive.
Breezy's positioned himself on top of the bomb. It was Zipex. He got caught off. I think it was because of the flash. He tried to tuck himself into the vents, but he overextended. And now they're paying the price. Ethan draws blood again. 3 remain, 2 remain. Evil Geniuses are flying through this pistol. Every fight they take, they connect. Now Dupree, very late arrival to the fray, finds the first, but 4 more training their sights towards his exit. It'll be Ethan to find his second.
Single dollar invested as EG look to rack up the cash here with 3 MP9s.
Yeah, not a dollar invested, but a whole lot of dollars to be gained with these MP9s. 3 of them in play, a UMP for Stan. Keeping the M4 on Breezy. If ever there was a player to put the M4 on, it's certainly been him, given the form he's displayed over the course of 2019. Cirque finds himself 600 bucks, makes it 1,200, and I can't do the maths. 1,800. Zipex, last man standing, just his Glock, and it will be caught by Stan. So everyone pockets in their fair share of change, and Evil Geniuses.
Now, force the issue, can push towards Ram, trying to go for that first pick. You have got Cirque on the AWP as well. He'll head towards outside, focusing towards main entrance at the very start, patrolling that squeaky door. There won't be a fast approach just yet. It makes sense. Astralis want to use the range to their advantage. They know what they're up against here, as Dupree will take first contact, down to 41 points of health. Cirque still scouting towards outside, trying to work out if he can get a player towards that silo position. Breezy controlling ramp from a Tarek tucked in the smoke right in front of him. An interesting stance. Stanislaw backing up Cirque with a flashbang in hand if he requires it.
And just does throw the bottles towards secret stairs. Aggression from both of them. Look at this. They want to close the gap, make the MP9 even more viable. Breezy does push, and he gets 2. I'm not sure they're going to be ready for this now, because Tarek, he's going to be right back from where they first found the frag.
It's going to be a fallback procedure here from EG. Oh, no. Tarek throws the smoke, gets enough. That's fine. Not ideal, but he takes one down with him. 3 versus 1, and EG win an absolutely mammoth round there.
So fast to find the body. He's doing it again. This time he's brought Circle on to play, and that trade, not even necessary. It's all on Tarek. Pokes his head out to say hello, and now he's gone back down below. Stan,
you can see EG have got that killer instinct back now. They're pushing every angle. They're presenting the unexpected moves. Like, you're just holding in your default, trying to work the map, and then you've got 2 CTs pushing ramp again after they did it 2 rounds before. Xyp9x the one to go down. Quiet performance from him on Nuke so far. Tarek goes back to a more default position towards his ramp room. Ideally, he also wants to take one and drop down. If he feels uncomfortable, can just leave as well. It's fine. Ramp room's on a bomb site, and Circle rotate over. Fantastic shot. That's enough with the bomb going down as well.
It's a dream for Tarek. The bomb in his grasp, and they're not going to be necessarily ready. Good damage, but not enough in order to cut the Astralis numbers down anymore. Still operating with 3. dupreeh down to 9, though. Ethan, he might even try to challenge this, at least just with the door. Opens it up, fires off some shots. That door will be open once the smoke dissipates. He'll be able to work with that. Oh, wow. Millimeters, it's all Breezy needs. Finds the head of Device, puts Magisk and dupreeh into dire straits.
Yeah, and
this looks like 13.
It has to be Majors that delivers here. He's got 100 HP. dupreeh can't really do much about it. Significant damage, but they know exactly where he is now. 3 versus 1. He's been painted into the corner, and it is going to be another impressive victory there for Evil Geniuses. They get the initial frags with the ramp push there, baiting them to come challenge that position. Cirque is ready and waiting. He manages to pluck one up. Well, here we go, round 21. EG have presented a pretty much perfect game so far in the second half. 5-0. Once again, 5 rifles. As Astralis try to mix up the pace here. The flashbangs are decent. Stanislav can't find the first frag, but there it is. He's already done damage towards Xyp9x. This is getting uncomfortable now for Astralis. It's the HE grenade. It's down to Glaive to try and pull this one back. Another 3 versus 1. Device has the bomb. He'll drop down towards lower. Can he even get a plant at this point? Remember, if he gets a plant, they still have a chance to buy in the next round. That looks like it will be successful, but still, the round victory looks so likely for EG. And there it is. Astralis trying to pick things up and go fast towards that main entrance, but this could be the moment where they find it. The bomb being planted in the previous round does enable us to get this full buy once more. Molotov thrown it towards the main entrance. A faster approach from Device once again. So much pressure on his shoulders, and he doesn't live up to expectations. Stanislav has just been a thorn in their side towards outside time and time again. Opening frag found, and that's when you start to fall back. Not before you throw a grenade down their throat. Xyp9x and Glaive down to 60 HP.
Softens him up for the Orgs on the hip, but dupreeh does open up and relieve some of the pressure. Frags out Stan on main. Smoked off for now. Ethan sees him, just a glimpse, gap in the smoke, but he knows one's descended. That was Glaive. Did have the bomb as well. Now Tarek's received him. They know the bomb's down lower. Magisk trying to save the day for Astralis, as he did on Train. 2 huge frags, puts him at 6. He started this round with 4, now Cirque looking to go 1 versus 2. Bombs down, he's got a lot of ground to cover. He'll make no secret of his descent into the vent. And now it's a frag he has to hit! Magisk! The ESL One New York Grand Finals in the Barclays Center. There's still plenty of bums in seats. They're here for the marathon of Counter-Strike. And Astralis, ever resilient, tend to deliver. So does Stan! It was nearly 2! Had he not burned to a crisp from Device's molly, he might have had a little more life to play with. It was up against the UMP. Instead, it's an upgrade for Glaive.
I love the approach there from Stan. He wanted to take matters into his own hands and destroy them there, even if it took sitting in the flames there. The double spray down would have been worth it. He does find Glaive at 20 HP, but look at his positioning from Breezy. Wow. He's so confident. He's been hitting some absolutely ridiculous shots. His confidence is just swelling out of control at this point. Man advantage for EG, 4 versus 3. Less than a minute on the clock, and it's the Org picked up from Stan's body that Glaive will have to use now after throwing away the UMP. They do have a smoke to try and get this plant down, but they do need to find another kill. They have no idea what waits for them on the other side of these doors.
EG haven't quite got the information they need to commit towards the site just yet. Some shots from Decon might be enough to persuade Tarek to commit. As the doors open, it confirms it. Glaive doing everything he can to try and keep eyes on him, enables dupreeh to take the first. Tarek gone quick from Cirque.
Bomb down.
Bomb not quite within reach. It will be scooped up now by Glaive, and Zipex keeps him safe. 10 seconds on the clock as they extend it. And now a 2 versus 2, a crucial one. Ethan and Breezy can put them on championship point. All they've got to do is find frags, but Glaive finds his second with just 20 HP. Oh, and Zipex couldn't be in a better spot. They've got the crossfire. That's good. And he's done it! 2 huge frags. It couldn't mean more. It puts him within arm's reach. The trophy, they can almost get it. This was the number that betrayed them. The belief that they were within grasp of the trophy, it, combined with Astralis' brilliance, was a recipe for success, a recipe for their first map loss in New York on Train.
They need 7 rounds in a row on the T side of Nuke. That doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound possible.
It sounds like an impossible task. EG need 1. They've strung together 7. I mean, it was a burst of 6, 7 in total. And they just have to do that one more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
The way they've been playing so far. And it looks like it's an open shut case here. Incendiary thrown towards outside to deny access towards Secret. Glaive realizes he can't push any further here. He's alone outside as well. Those smokes are designed to take vision away from the CTs and force rotations towards the lower bomb site. Glaive finally gets down, but are they taking the bait here? They're going to send multiple players down towards lower. Stanistor will position himself in towards the lower bomb site for now. Cirque watching the cross.
"40 seconds. The pressure is on Astralis for numerous reasons, but it's also the fact they're on the T side. They have to make the play. It's Tarek to start the play. Oh! The boy from Brooklyn does it on home soil in the Barclays. Zipnix, Glaive remain to keep Astralis' trophy. Stan confirms it. 20 seconds. What have you got, Glaive? I don't think it's enough. No bomb, no hope. And EG, they let Train slip away, but they don't make the same mistake on Nuke. It's Nuke, no less. Astralis forging a dynasty on that map for EG. They've done it here in New York.
They drop a single map on that road to glory here. We knew they were a dangerous team. At NRG, they were turning heads, but a rejuvenated squad under the EG banner looked absolutely unstoppable. Brilliant performance throughout this. I can't express enough how impressed I am with the individual skill, the synergy, the preparation. It was a beautiful package all around, and Astralis are stunned by that performance on Nuke.
Berlin, Astralis made a statement. That was how we phrased it. And now right back, EG finds their voice. Breezy, Cirque, Stanislaw, Ethan and Tarek. Remember the names because it's a potent mix.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the something more, we won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail. And all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.